Man should give me Coach of the Year just for rallying back from 2-7.
For sure. All right, here we are back. Week 18 prediction video. Got a fuck ton of us in here to do this, which is always exciting to get different opinions and things like that. Of course, I'm Jason. I'm the Texans. We have Gabe. He's the Steelers.
What's up?
Efly. He's the Bills. Rob. He's the Dolphins.
Yep.
And Hutch. He's the Vikings.
What's up?
All right, so we're going to be going over a ton of stuff for this video. Of course, we're going to do our normal predictions. There's a lot of stuff going on. We're going to have a playoff breakdown. So you'll know what those games mean. There's a bunch of really important games this week. We're going to go over player stats and team stats, as well as weekly and yearly awards. We're going to start with our weekly awards. We'll start with the NFC offensive side.
Alright. Is it NFC or AFC?
NFC. Savon just changed his damn position, though, so it's not showing up right now.
Yes.
All right, so NFC defense, then.
Kelvin Joseph with Jack had a nice little game, two interceptions and a pick six.
Oh, we doing the AFC? My fault. All right. And we got C.J. Stroud from the Titans, 451 passing yards, 6 passing touchdowns. Damn. Good ass game. And we got, I don't know the first name of that corner. But last name is Mitchell. Got 2 interceptions and a pick six.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, the NFC offense is still popping up for me. You want me to say it?
Yeah, you can. It's not showing up on my screen.
All right, Travis Hunter, freaking 31 catches,
Oh,
and 4 receiving touchdowns. Des, you should be ashamed of yourself.
I forgot about this. That's gotta be the
31 fucking
It's gotta be
catches.
the most embarrassing stat.
That boy might as well play running back. Damn. 31 receptions.
There's no way. I'd be doubling him, bro. I don't even care if anybody else is open. Like,
Yeah, there's no fucking
there's no
way. that you
way.
go on 31 receptions, bro.
Holy
That's fucking
shit.
crazy.
All right, yearly awards. Damn it. So in the MVP race, Caden Salter has finally eclipsed T-Law. He's leading the way for the Packers. Their 15-1 record. Trevor Lawrence is second for the Texans. C.J. Stroud third for the Titans. The coach of the year is Coach Deion Sanders. That's Chapo of the Jets. Coach J.J. Hutchinson of the Vikings. And Coach Ryan Madden of the Titans. We'll start with the AFC Offensive Awards for Rob.
Before I had my mic off.
Okay.
So for the AFC, hold on. What we do it again?
The Offensive
Doing the
Awards of
offensive
the year.
ones.
We got Kenneth Walker from the Bengals. As you, Jason. Been running the ball a lot.
I'm not the Bengals. That's definitely Rob. You've been smoking too
Sorry.
much. You've been
That's
smoking
last
too
year.
much, bro.
I've been smoking. That's Dean, sorry ass, with the Bengals with Kenneth Walker running the, offensive player of the year. Then we got Braylon Allen from the Titans. That's Ryan. Then we got George Pickens. Oh, he's not a Steelers, huh?
Yeah, he's
yeah,
certainly
well,
happy to be living in Houston.
Once you get to the rookies, though, you'll see he was the Steelers.
Yeah. And what, defensive player of the year?
Yep.
We got Malachi Moore as Ryan. Well, not Ryan, as Efly guy from the Bills. And we got Derek Stingley Jr. as Jason guy. And Trevin Moore, whatever the fuck his last name is. That's guy. I don't know how he running. You could have had him on fucking what's his name? Travis Hunter. If he running the top 3 MVP.
Oh,
All
man.
right. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Evan Stewart from the Steelers. Then we got Luther Burden for the Browns. Mason Taylor from the Chargers. And then from the Defensive Rookie of the Year, we got Shiloh Sanders from the Jets. And we got Richard. Oh, he got 2 back-to-back. Okay, that's what's up. That's Chapo, 2 guys back-to-back. Richard Amos. And then we got Lance Forsett.
Chapo's running a safety factory up there, bro. He's
Yeah.
printing out 3 of them a year, I swear.
You know what he doing.
All right.
And who got the best quarterback and all that?
You do. Just the offensive.
Okay. All right, cool. So best quarterback right now in AFC is Trevor Lawrence from Texas, then following CJ Stroud from Titans, then Kyler Murray from the Jets. And best running back, we have Kenneth Walker from the Bengals, Braylon Allen from the Titans, and we have Jonathan Taylor from the Colts. Best receiver, oh, it's showing. Oh, he ain't showed Steelers at all. George Pickens from Texas, Evan Stewart from the Steelers, and Garrett Wilson from the Jets. Damn, I came fourth. Cool. Best O line, offensive lineman, Peter
Oh my
from the
god.
Titans. I don't know who he is. Tyron. Oh, back to back. All right, cool. Damn, three
Wait,
back to
Three
back.
way.
Hey Ryan, boy, your O line is OP. I see you, my buddy. Anyways, okay, that's it.
okay, so the best D line, we got Jason's Will Anderson having a good year, uh, leading the way, followed by T.J. Watt, who's been playing interior D lineman for the first time this season. So Jason kind of got lucky there; he's not getting sacked.
Oh, is that
And then,
it?
yeah, that's pretty much it. He was playing on the edge that he'd be winning defensive player of the year.
I mean, it's not like
And then we
Will's
got,
leading the league in sacks or anything, but whatever.
and then we got Miles Garrett, uh, Twan with the Browns at third place. I forgot you had Aaron Donald too. Yeah. Christian Harris. Well, for best linebacker, we got Christian Harris, new addition to the Steelers. Missed 4 games and still somehow leads the way. So linebacker is not an AFC strong suit, definitely. Then we got Drew Sanders on LP's Broncos, and then Harold Landry on the Titans. And then for best DB, we got Malachi Moore on the Efly's Bills, followed by Derek Stingley Jr. from the Texans, and Trayvon Moehrig on Dess's Raiders.
Do kicker
And
too.
then best kicker, we got Daniel Carlson from the Raiders, Cameron Dicker, the kicker from the Texans, and Marvin Redding on Twan's Browns. And that does it for that.
Good stuff for the AFC. All right. Efly. There are 4 more fucking Packers on that list, bro.
Yeah,
Jesus. I think he's a safety. He'd be higher on the list if he hadn't thrown 40 fucking interceptions this year, right, Hutch?
That's just because I just joke around with bad users, just jacking up stuff.
That's Hutch.
Got Rashawn Gary for the Packers, Deion Walker from Jack, and then my guy, which he just does randomly good. He's low key ass. Best linebacker is Daniel Hunter, followed by Boy Mafe, I think how you pronounce it, with Jack, and Deion Jones from Delta. Best DBs, my rookie Chandler Wilds, followed by Dane Belton, and then Eric Stokes. Then best kicker is Tommy Townsend. The only thing Job has done good this Madden, I guess, is kick the ball.
I think he's about to get him superstar, actually. Well, we'll check in here in just a second. Let's go over some team stats.
I just want to say real quick that I was looking at individual player stats. I would have rather given the MVP to the quarterback that's thrown 80 touchdowns with just like 10 more interceptions and 500 more yards, rather than like Trevor Lawrence or Keenan
We're not going
Salter.
over this. We're not going over this again.
I just wanted to let you know.
QBR. In real life, the MVP would be Salter. Would have locked it up like 6 weeks ago because he's a quarterback who's run for 20 touchdowns. Like,
Not
all right.
80 touchdowns though.
Yeah. All right. Best 5 offense in the league. This is pretty absurd. Ryan has 9,000 yards of offense. The next closest person has 7,600. He has 1,400 more yards than anybody else. That's insanity. Followed by Savon, Hayden, Dean, and Drop, all above 7,000. Lowest 5 offense is LP, Delvin, G's, Chap, and Leslie. Highest passing is going to be Hutch, Hayden, and Ryan. Lowest passing is G's, Delvin, and Chap. Highest rushing is Ryan, Savon, and Dean. Lowest rushing is Hutch, Jason, and Alex. Points per game, Savon's leading the way with 54.8. I don't know if that's a record. It might be if he holds on to that. Ryan's got 54.1 and Hutch with 46.1. The Saints at a putrid 17.6, Ravens 18.8, Colts 19.9. Most passing touchdowns, Ryan has 80, least Delvin has 10. Most rushing touchdowns, Savon has 48. Alex only has 8. For the defensive stats, best defenses as far as yards go is Chapo. He's got 500 less yards than anyone else. It's pretty crazy. Then Des, then Gabe, then Hayden, and Peso. I didn't know Gabe's defense was playing like that this year.
We do have 3 Pro Bowlers, 4 Pro Bowlers on that team, right to this year. So
most yards allowed, we've got Jazz, Alex, Dean, T-Lou, and Drop. Least passing yards allowed, that's going to be Chapo, Rob, Hutch. Most passing yards allowed, that is Dean, Jazz, and Alex. Least rushing yards, Ryan always, yeah. Dean's defense has not been good this year. It's been really bad. Rushing yards allowed, Ryan always wins this award, I feel like. Or not award, but this statistic. He's allowed the least, followed by Peso, Gabe, Des, and Flip. Most rushing yards, T-Lou, Drop, Jazz. Least amount of points given up, 270 by Chapo is insane. The next 2 highest people have 360 given up. It's 90 less points than Des and Savon. Most points, 748 given up by the Cowboys. Only 13 sacks for the Ravens, 55 sacks for the Titans. My Texans are there at 53. Only 1 fumble recovered all year for the Panthers and Giants, while the Packers have recovered 14. 10 picks by the Chiefs is lowest in the league. 73 picks by the Packers leads the league. Third down percentage. Packers have the best third down percentage in the league at 60%. That's fucking insanity. There's about 6 other years that's all above 50%. G's has the worst third down percentage in the league at 33%. Alex with the worst 4th down, only 28%. G's with the best 4th down, though, at 75%. Run through the rest of these. Best red zone offense is gonna be the Bucks. That's Mike, 56%. Worst red zone offense is Jack at only 27%. Best red zone defense is the Packers. Worst red zone defense is the Chiefs. Least penalized team in the league is the Bucks. Best turnover differential is the Packers, Jets, and Texans. Worst is Patriots, Cowboys, and Commanders. What's that?
is Dean, yeah.
Yeah, 50. Yeah, I told him about that dumbass shit.
You have to tell me.
Just kick the ball, man. Like, I don't understand.
I don't know why he does that. Yeah, just want to let y'all know that all 3 of the Steelers pass rushers have made the Pro Bowl, so that's why the defense is top 3.
All right, top 3 in passing yards. We have Deshaun Watson, C.J. Stroud, Shadur Sanders. Top 3 in touchdowns is C.J. Stroud with 80, 65 for Trevor, and 64 for Watson. Nobody else even has higher than 53. Most picks thrown, that's going to be 63 for the Patriots, although I bet that number's higher than that. 63 might be the cutoff. It's one of those numbers in there. Then Bo Nix, 58 for the Giants, 56 for the Cowboys. Least amount of picks thrown by a starting quarterback is... looks like it's going to be... Fuck, I don't know. Sam Howell. Bryce Young with only 20, 21 for Trevor. Something like that.
Bryce Young's a starter. Why has he only got half the amount of yards?
I don't know. Best passer rating by starting quarterback is Trevor Lawrence with a 132.3. Then Salter.
Hurt. That's right.
Yeah, Salter with a 128.2. And then Shadur. Most sacked quarterback in the league this year is Anthony Richardson with 77. Jesus. Rushing stats. Braylon. In QBR. It was QBR. It was like me, Shadur Sanders, and Caden Salter. Rushing yards, Braylon Allen's got 2,800. That leads the league. Kenneth Walker, 2,400. And the only other person over 2,000 is DeAndre Swift, the Eagles. Rushing touchdowns, Kenneth Walker is 27. Travion Henderson, 24. Ryan Williams and Caden Salter, the quarterback, 23 each. Most fumbles, 8 by Max Duggan. Most fumbles by a halfback. Saquon has 5. This broken tackles stat should tell you all you need to know. Braylon Allen's broken 116 tackles this year. The next highest person has broken 70. I'm trying to run through the rest of these stats real fast. We got Travis Hunter leading the league, 2,500 receiving yards. Also leads the league with 167 receptions. Just way more than anybody else. Most touchdowns in the league. Hunter's got 35. Pickens with 32. Okongwu with 30. Nobody else is higher than 21. That's Evan Stewart. Travis Hunter has 1,400 yards of rack, bro. What that tells you is that Savon is just run. It's just touch passes, bro. It's literally just touch passes and bubble screens. That's why he has so many damn receptions. Jesus.
God damn.
Blocking, 22 sacks given up by Kevin Zeitler, my left tackle. He is a revolving door out there, man. Defense, tackle for loss leader is Rashawn Gary with 39. Sacks leader is Will Anderson with 17.5. Picks leader is Chandler Wilds with 19. And we'll do touchdowns. And then there's one more thing I want to check. Kalen Bullen and Chandler Wilds. The kicking, both, I want to say that both Des and Drops kickers have a chance to get an upgrade this year. Tommy Townsend and Daniel Carlson both have not missed a single kick all year and are leading the current Kicker of the Year awards, which means they'll get a dev upgrade at the end of the year if they continue to do both of those things. For Townsend, won't matter. He'll just go from normal to star. And for Carlson, he'll go from superstar to X Factor for a kicker. Great bunch that'll do for him. One second. All right, we're going to go through the playoff breakdown real fast, and then we'll do these game predictions. Second, let me pull it up. So, let me go over to the standings. All right, on the NFC side, currently the Packers hold the 1 seed at 15-1. They are locked into that seed. The Rams are 12-4 and locked into the 2 seed. The Eagles are in the current 3 seed at 10-6. If they beat the Niners or the Panthers lose to the Bucks, then they get the 3. If they lose to the Niners and the Panthers beat the Bucks, then they get the 4. The Panthers have clinched the 4 in any situation except for if they beat the Bucks and the Eagles lose to the Niners, then they would get the 3. The Vikings have locked up the 5. The Cardinals have locked up the 6. And the Falcons and Lions are down to the 7 seed, and they play each other this week. So winner gets the 7. Yeah. Winner gets the 7, loser goes home. Big game for Jeff and Drop. On the AFC side, both. Yeah, there's a lot more going on in the AFC. Both Chapo and Ryan are in the same spot. They both have a loss to someone that the other person beat. So they're going to finish with the same record, same common games record, assuming they both win this week. And then it'll be left up to the Madden gods to decide who's going to get the one, who's going to get the two. I just don't know how that. They only go so far into it, and then they flip a coin at some point, I swear. If one of them were to win and the other were to lose, then obviously someone would get the one, someone else, the other would get the two. Ryan's getting a forced win, so he's guaranteed to win. So it would just come down to Chapo in his game versus Leslie. The Raiders have locked up. That's Des. He's locked up the 3 seed. The 4 seed. This is. Well, let me go to the 5 and the 6 first. So the Bills and Texans have each locked up the 5 and the 6. The 4 seed is by far the most interesting spot to go to finish the stretch because Twan is in a tough spot. He plays Savon this week, of all people to have to play. If he were to win, he would lock the 4 seed up immediately. If Gabe loses to Efly this week, then regardless if he beats Savon or not, Twan locks up the 4 seed. But if he if he loses and Gabe beats Efly, then Gabe's going to win the division. Now, to make that situation even worse, if Rob beats Tlu, Twan is going to go from leading the division to out of the playoffs in 1 week. Because Rob has the head-to-head tiebreaker over him. So for Gabe, it's pretty simple. If he loses or if the Browns win, he clinches the 7. He clinches the 4 with a win and a Browns loss. And Rob has a chance to make the playoffs, but by far it's the most difficult situation of anyone so far. He misses the playoffs in any situation except if he wins, the Steelers beat the Bills, and the Browns lose to the Packers. All those things have to happen for him to have a chance.
That's easy.
I think it's really not that far a shot.
I don't think it's that far of a shot because I think Rob will beat Tlu and I think Savon will beat Twan. It's just going to come down to who wins between you and Efly.
It really just starts with me and Efly's game, and after that, everything gets simple. But
when y'all play?
Right after this.
All right, let's go into these predictions. All right, for each of the predictions, what we'll do is we'll go Gabe, Efly, Rob, Hutch, then me for all of them. If it's your game, you're going to go last, obviously. So we'll skip you and you'll go back to the back. All right, so first we have Hutch's 14-2 Vikings on the road playing the 5-11 Commanders. I'm super happy that Flip started winning games because Savant had his first round pick and he was like 1-8 or 1-9 or something like that, and it was starting to look bad. But he's won a bunch of games down the stretch here to not give Savant such a good a pick. That being said,
you could be happy for him, but that stops right here. Okay.
Yeah.
JJ. Well, hold on, wait.
I don't know. I didn't know someone has a pick.
Right?
Might have to give Flip the win just so someone has a
you are locked into the 5 seeds.
JJ locked into the 5. He's gonna bet. JJ just gonna bench everybody. He doesn't want to get hurt, and he's still gonna win by 20. So let's just keep it pushing.
Anybody have objections to Hutch winning by 20 plus? I didn't think so. All right, so we're rooting for you, Flip. All of us, even Hutch, he's rooting for you too. Next, we have the 8-8 Bucks. You know, Mike has kind of had a little bit of a disappointing season after trading for Burrow, and you know he's got this really loaded team. Yeah, and he started off great. He's kind of been disappointed down the stretch. Peso playing his brand of football. He's 9-6-1, clinched the division last week. He's got a chance to get the 3 seed, so you know. I'm sure he would rather play. I'm sure he'd rather play Case out in the first round than Hutch. So big game between these two. They've beaten each other each. Of course, you think back to the playoff game. What was it, last season or year one, where the Mike Evans miracle on the final play of the game for the Bucks to win in the playoffs.
Yeah.
We'll start with Gabe here, Ben. What do you think?
This one's interesting. Like it's not an easy game to pick. So, you know, like I said, like Mike earlier this season, he was Burrow. I thought he was playing like he was like a top 10 user with Burrow. I was like, damn, he really just needed a quarterback. And then as the year went on, he was like taking some losses I didn't think he'd be taking. So like he's a really weird to gauge. Peso's more consistent. I like the way Peso plays defense. I think I'm gonna take Peso here just because I've been seeing how he's been playing. I'm gonna take him by a solid 27-24 win over Mike. I think it's going to be close. I just think it's going to be who wins the turnover battle will win the game. And I think Peso.
Well, he's already won the division,
Yeah.
but he has a chance to get the 3 seed. Rob?
I got peso on this one just cause I traded with Bucks and I need them picks to go low. Nah, for real, I do. But nah, I think I played peso before. I think he beat me. I think one time. I
He
can't
beat you
remember,
so
but he.
bad he convinced you to trade him Devontae Adams. Is what happened.
Yeah. He nice. Yeah, I take him though.
I'm gonna disagree with all y'all. I'm taking Mike. It's gonna be a close game. They're honestly about as even as you can get.
Yeah, it's really hard to pick. They are really even. One has a better defense, one has a better quarterback. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
go
like.
Mike 27-24.
That home field advantage, man.
Yeah, I like Peso to win here. I think he's got a good, strong run game. He definitely can pass when he needs to sometimes, but the defense is the deciding factor. Mike isn't super great on defense. He's a heavy passing user, so I expect Peso's pass rush to tee off on him. Moving on, Chevy's given Ryan a force win. I don't think it would have mattered either way. So that one, we're going to skip over Drop and Jeff because it's one of the big games of the week. LP is 4-12, playing at 11-5. Des, LP definitely not having the season or the Madden in general that he wants to have or we thought he would have. And now his team is starting to fall behind. I don't know if he's in a position that he can catch up, at least not right now. What do you think, Gabe?
nah, I don't think LP. I know like in these games, he's probably not really gonna try at all. Regardless, I think Des been playing good with Marvin Harrison taking the top off of defense, and LP plays really good defense. I just think LP's just gonna throw a team out there if he plays, and try just like get the season over with in his next week. I think Des will cruise. He won't blow him out. It'll be like probably I'd say like 10 like 13-point win max. But I'll take Des to win. Yeah.
I got this on this one. I ain't know who turn it was. My fault. But I got this.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Des too. I don't even know what happened to LP ever since he came back to the league. Wow, I got Des by like 2 touchdowns.
I hope they don't play because I want Des to be rusty going into his playoff game versus me. But I think Des would win regardless. I think that LP needs a good defense to be able to succeed, and now that he's fallen behind, he just can't do that. And this year playing defense is difficult, so you're seeing a lot of users that are known for their defense not being quite as good this year. So I'll take Des to win if they do play. I'll take 27-14, something like that. We're going to skip over Twan and Savon, one of the games of the week. So next we have Tim with his 10-6 Eagles playing at G's and his 6-10 Niners. Tim is about to break an 11-year playoff drought for him. That's a big deal. It was tied for fourth longest in the league. He's having a good season. He's upset some good users and lost some puzzling games to users he should have beat. G's started the year off, I think, 0-9. And he's won 6 out of his last 7, or maybe he was 0-8, and he's won 6 out of his last 8. He's been playing pretty good down the stretch, other than that absolute ass whooping that Jack gave him last week. I think this game kind of plays towards G's what he wants to do. He can't stop the pass, so a user that runs the ball a lot, like the Eagles, means it could be close early. But there's just a huge difference as far as the passing game between the two.
No, this game crazy because like this is a game to me because JG's I don't ever understand it. This is a game where he could like put up like 35 points plus and beat Tim, or he could score 3 and then Tim just blows him out. It's like I don't know what G's am I getting today. I don't know. He's at home. He's been playing well, but he could easily get shut out as much as he can blow Tim out. So it's hard to pick. Um, I'm just gonna pick Tim. I'm gonna say he wins by 10 here. He's been having a good season. I think he keeps cruising. I haven't really been watching how he's been winning and how good. Like I don't know what his strengths are, but because I know JG's is prone to collapse at some point during the game, I'm just gonna pick Tim.
My turn.
Who would he just play, Jack? That
Yeah,
was
Jack beat the holy dog shit out of him. Like,
yeah. That's all I need to see. That yeah. Go look at that game, and then you can see what I'm talking about.
it
You can
was
see exactly what I'm
28 to
talking.
nothing,
Yeah.
3.5 minutes into the game. Like,
Yeah, go look at that game, then you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. So that's why I'm picking Tim. I'm not even mad at it because this is a game he would do that to.
when I say this story all the time. When G's joined the league, he told me that he was going to win 3 Super Bowls in this league that Madden. Since the moment he told me that, he has 1 playoff appearance in 15 seasons. Like,
I can definitely see that happening.
Hey man, I got Tim on this one, man. Tim played his best game against Savon, really, 35-49. But then lost to the fucking Patriots,
yeah,
28-42.
that's what we were talking about, bro. Like he played
So it's
Savon
like,
close and he beat JJ, but then he lost to the Pats and the Bears. So like,
and how many times he been? Like he haven't been to the playoffs.
it's been 11 straight Madden seasons,
So
in-game
guess
seasons
what?
since he made it.
Yeah, I feel like he gonna beat the shit out of Jay. I'm sorry, man. 35-10, Tim.
I want G's to win, and I believe G's is gonna win. So I'm gonna go G's 31-24, so I can get my rematch against Tim.
Listen to me. The words "I believe Jesus is going to win" has never come out of my mouth in a serious tone, and it's not going to start here. Okay. Tim, one thing I'll say is he's been excited to play. He's the first person to try to message his opponents whenever we advance. The last couple weeks, I think he wants to prove himself. He's been playing good ball, and I think he's going to blow G's out of the water. I think it's going to be like 38-14, something like that. G's is going to throw picks, is what it's going to come down to.
Did Twan break the record for most receptions in the season?
Thrown?
Receptions caught in a season. He
The
has
rece-
167. I've never seen someone have 167.
You talking about? You
before.
said Twan. You meant Travis. No, the record's like
I
200.
meant Savon, not yeah.
The record's like
Oh,
203.
that ain't even a record
bro.
for Miss Madden.
Yeah, it's Jimmy Horn had like 208 catches and shit last year.
Oh.
Chapo's 15-1 playing at Leslie, who's 2-14. We won't spend too much time here. Does anybody think that it'll be a close game, or
No.
Leslie's been playing better lately? Did beat Dean a few weeks back.
Yeah, but that's Dean. Yeah, he's not beating Chapo.
All right, so Leslie, we're rooting for you, but Chapo should win the game there.
Leslie just crack open that bottle of wine and just relax, just have fun with it.
Cowboys are Jazz is 3-13, playing the 7-9 Giants. Both of them have probably a little disappointed in their performance. Jazz, just for the Madden in general, a lot of people thought she'd be a threat in that division. And Bruno had 2 back-to-back great seasons, and this year kind of dropped off and handed the baton to Tim. Both of them want to run the football. I think there's a huge difference in better passer and better defense here. So I would expect Bruno to win this game by 25 or something. Jazz has given up 7,000 yards of offense this year. So.
Oh, my fault. Yeah, I'm gonna take Bruno here. Jazz is like a more controlled JG's. Like she just collapses, but like she at least like she's consistent with it though. Like she's not gonna like blow someone out one day and then get shut out the next. Like she's just like the team's not there right now. And Bruno plays pretty solid. I think Bruno actually beat me. I think season 1, which was crazy. But Bruno plays pretty nice. I'm gonna take him to win, probably by a solid 14, 2 touchdowns here. I think he just wins the turnover battle, takes the game away. So I got Bruno winning.
Yeah, she is.
Oh yeah, definitely, yeah, she definitely got a straight stare. I'll give her that. But I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna go with Bruno winning.
Rob. Alrighty then, Hutch.
Um, yeah, I'll take Bruno, right?
Yes.
Yeah, Bruno to be jazzed by a couple touchdowns, 35-7.
We got an end game update here. Jesus giving Tim the work. So Gabe's exactly right. Like, you never know what you're gonna get out of him. He's
You
winning
never
17-3 with the ball right now. Like,
you never know what straight D's you're gonna get. And yeah, and the funny part of it is he could still get outscored 35 to
he could
like
still
0 in
lose
the
this
second
game by
half.
25
Yeah,
points. So don't
yeah,
like.
that's a so we'll keep our eyes on that one.
All right, Rob is 8-8 heading into the game versus T-Lou, who is 4-12. Rob has to win this game for a chance to make the playoffs. T-Lou, of course, after I trade for his pick, decides that he wants to win a whole bunch of fucking games. So I need Rob to
Probably
hand
still
him
top
another.
10 though.
Yeah.
Hey,
I,
my mic was muted.
Yeah,
yes.
the whole time. Yeah.
Wow. I took fucking Bruno. My fault.
Okay. um, T-Lou gave Efly a scare a few weeks back, so he's been playing some better football. It'll be interesting to see how he wants to finish his season. He does lead the league in picks, so he's got to work on that. Gabe, what do you think?
Rob better not lose.
Yeah.
He got the team. He got the. Wait, you don't got two. No, you don't got two lists though. You're actually playing the dude you gave two and two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um. Uh. Still, you still got the. Rob still got the receivers. Rob still got solid defense. I like the way Rob plays defense. He's got a good user. Tlu. Tlu just he doesn't. I don't think Tlu's. I don't think he should. Rob should match up well against him. I'm pretty sure Rob will take the game. I think he will win the turnover battle. I got Tlu or Rob winning by 17. I think Rob gets a solid win. He better. Rob, you better not lose him.
Rob, I'm booting you from the league if you lose and make that pick any worse for me. Like.
Hold on, let me see. When was the last time I beat him by? It was 35 zip.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you shut him out right after I did. So,
Yeah.
or right before I did. I can't remember.
All right, Efly.
Ain't no damn
He's only saying that because he only beat T-Lou by 1 point like 2 weeks ago. So
he's got a way different perspective than the rest of us.
yeah.
Well, were you fried? You're talking to Chloe.
Yeah, that's right. Hutch.
Yeah, Rob should win it pretty easy. I'm going 37-3. Not get a shutout. He'll get a field goal this time.
This
All
time.
right, all right, Rob. Who wins? And give me your 3 keys to victory.
I already know how Tua fucking throws, so that's dead. That should be all three.
That is the key to victory.
That's all 3 keys to victory, really, bro. That's why he couldn't. You feel me?
He's got a point.
Yeah. So once he passes over, he could run, probably get up, 30, 40 yards, probably the whole game. But after that shit over with, he passed.
I'm still mad at T-Lou. He drafted that running back 1 pick ahead of me, and then has not used him at all his entire career.
Not the running back that was like
that quarterback,
Corum, yeah.
that quarterback that I got right now, he's just now starting to play good and stop throwing shit away. Like when I throw directly at a receiver for some reason, like in the beginning of the season, he was throwing shit away from the receivers, and that shit was pissing me off.
That's exactly what was happening to me.
Yeah, so now he's starting to throw it like on the money now. So
Yeah, I'll take Rob to win here by a lot. I like Hutch's prediction a lot. I think that T-Lou will get a field goal. I'll go 45-3. We're gonna skip obviously the game of the week. We'll run through the rest of these. Delvin's 5-11 playing at the 0-16 Saints. I haven't seen a lot from Josh. He doesn't look as bad as his record seems, but the
I thought Jay wasn't
roster
playing.
is just horrendous. Delvin's playing pretty solid ball this year. He's beaten a couple solid wins.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take Delvin to win this game. He'll win it 27-20.
I'm gonna take Delvin because I mean I played him and I kind of smacked his ass, but
Pause.
he well, okay, yeah, my fault. No homo, you know what I mean. Delvin, Delvin plays in his respect. He plays 6 games against like 3 top 8 users every season.
Don't get dropped that
seasons,
topic.
Okay. Okay, top 10 at the most. Okay.
I don't even know.
Okay, by skill level wise, Drop's still up there in the top 10. He
Yeah.
just hasn't been performing like.
Definitely
okay?
credit to Delvin for sticking it, for hanging
Yeah,
out.
exactly. He's got 5 wins. He sees this level of competition all the time. What's his name? Joshy boy. Yeah, this should be light work for him. I got Delvin getting his 6th win. Going into the off season with a little momentum and maybe pick it up next season. I got Delvin by I'll give him a nice 13-point spread on this one. My boy Josh. Wait, you actually know him in real life?
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Tell him he's got to win. He's got to get a win. If he goes 0-17, we're booting him. Like. He fucking better not.
I think I got my boy Josh.
Josh is the Saints.
Yes.
Hey Josh, man, you already got the number. What? Do he still got the number 1 pick?
He's locked up the number 1 pick.
Okay,
so
okay,
doesn't
cool.
matter if he wins.
Still has
Hey,
the first rounder.
show us what you got, man. Get your first win, regardless. I hope you can win. I'm taking you upset.
Even over Dwayne. Dwayne doesn't have.
Oh, I didn't think about that. I think Dwayne's win is over him though.
Oh, so he would get the
I could be wrong,
so
but that
Josh would get the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
I'm taking Delvin. Delvin's getting better. Like at the season
Iron
1,
sharpens iron.
Yeah, and just playing in the tough division is getting better. If he was probably like an AFC North, he probably could compete to make playoffs this year. But I'm gonna get him.
Okay,
I haven't saw
chill
Josh
out.
play, but I'm gonna go Delvin win 30-20.
All right.
Besides Dean, if he replaced Leslie in AFC North, he at least was guaranteed 4 losses. I can't speak for Dean because Dean lost to Leslie, so. But
Oh man. All right, we're gonna skip mine and K-Sap's game. It's the 3rd game of the week. Next we got this one's gonna be Chap's 4th win because Dwayne has still got his cast on his arm, so he's not gonna be able to play this one. Next we're moving on to another game. It's actually super interesting. Doesn't have anything to do with playoffs, but I think it could be a good game. We got Jack, who's 7-8-1, playing on the road at Alex, who's 5-11. Alex with a field goal in the last play of the game to beat Chap last week, and Jack smacked the shit out of G's. Could be an interesting game here, but the problem that sits here is that Alex is playing really bad defensively, and Jack is having no problem scoring points. Gabe, go ahead. Pick Alex.
I don't be like riding out his dick like that. What the hell you mean is pick Alex? Okay? What the hell?
Give your friend some momentum, or something to go off of.
I will say, Jack has the same like defensive tendency as like JG's to just like he just doesn't play good situational defense at all.
He sits back in coverage too. He doesn't do a lot of adjustments or
so
stop
like
the run.
and Alex likes to like run if he's able to run. Like it's not like he goes to pass first. Like he'll give ETN that rock. So I mean, if Jack doesn't try and stop to run, Alex could easily march down the field every drive and score like 40 this game. So if Alex doesn't turn the ball over making stupid passes and reads, I mean, I'll take Alex to win by in a close game, and as long as he can hold off Jack, because Jack's offense is kind of can be explosive, even though he likes to throw random picks as well. Jack's really hard. Jack's like a better JG's because
That's
like
so
he's really
disrespectful.
unpredictable. He's like just as unpredictable as JG, but he's like more. He's better. Even though he makes better decisions. Any team builds a lot better than JG's too. So. I'll pick Alex just because of the way Jack plays defense. I will go with.
You,
Jack's gonna pull off this win. He's gonna run the ball through, he's gonna get 9 wide receivers. I think Jack is just like he's there, you know, but he's not there. Like I think he's just missing this one player. If he plays this for this one player, and once he gets that player, he's gonna be in the playoffs. He's gonna get a ton of points. Jack is gonna become a destination player.
yes, absolutely.
Except Alex classic. I got Jack winning 24.
Mm, I got this. I really don't know much about them two, but I know Seahawks do got a lot of them damn 99 receivers though. Speed receivers. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. 10-23.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Seahawks too. Alex might have a lot of success if he can run the ball because Jack likes to stay in dollar all game. But I don't know. It just seemed Alex had a pretty bad season for his standards. So I'm gonna take Jack 24-21.
Yeah, I like Jack here just because Alex is not playing well defensively this year, and he's not running the ball, which is what he needs to do to win this game. So I'm going to take Jack here, 45-20, 45-31. All right, let's get into our last 4 games. Definitely the biggest 4 games of the week. We're going to start off with Dean. He's 7-9, playing on the road at Hayden, who is 12-4. Of course, Dean eliminated from the playoffs last week with the loss to Gabe. Hayden has dropped 3 in a row, although he still has locked up the 2 seed. So the game doesn't mean a whole bunch to them other than pride. Dean's been talking smack about how he's going to beat Hayden. Of course, he did that about probably 7 of the other 9 losses that he has this year. So I know that he wants to get a win and end with some pride. I couldn't imagine, having the Bengals and missing the playoffs or, having a losing record. That's crazy. Gabe, what do you think?
I mean, you've done bad with them, but you didn't do that bad. I'll give you that.
I have never had a losing. I never had a losing record
I said I'll give you the losing record one because you at least
or
never
miss the
done that.
playoffs.
Anyway, you know what? I'll give this one to Dean. Because he still got those 3 receivers. Cup, Chase, and
Hayden's
Higgins.
roster does suck. That is one thing to mention.
Yeah, and Hayden doesn't have the roster to guard him. And I don't think he's really got much of a pass rush either. So, and a pass rush really affects Dean. I would know. So, I'm gonna give this one to Dean. I think he'll pull it out. I think he'll scrape up whatever pride he's got left to get a win, even though he's not making the playoffs. But I know how that ego of his is. So I think he wants to get this win, and he'll ride into the off season 8-9 and without a playoff appearance. So I'll say Dean wins by. I'll say it's a close game though. I'll say he wins by like no more than a touchdown. We're not gonna hear no more lag, no more. I ain't into it. I'm going to the bowl.
Rob,
Um, got Hutch 28-20.
What?
Hayden, you mean?
Hayden, that guy. Ohio. You know what I'm talking about?
I got
Hayden. My fault.
Yeah, I'd have Hutch too if he was playing me.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
It's your pick, Hutch.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to somebody. I'm gonna go Hayden. Dean's been struggling. I think Hayden's 3 losses are to good users, but I think it's gonna be a really close game. I got Hayden 31-28.
Yeah, I think y'all disrespected Hayden a little bit on this one. I think that
I'm
Dean
not
will score.
disrespecting him. I'm just fucking, I'm just. Hayden's still a good user.
I think Dean will be able to score. I don't think I have a problem with that. The problem is his defense is so bad. I don't think he's going to be able to stop Hayden from scoring. So Hayden wins a high scoring game, 45-38.
It is a travesty at what Dean does. Like, it's like it's not like this Madden too. It's like every Madden he builds like a super secondary defense, and he just
And they're
never
not
uses them
good.
correctly.
Yeah,
He just never uses them correctly.
Dean's problem is he's convinced that just because they're good and fast, he can leave them in man coverage all game.
Yeah.
And it does not work that way. All right, moving on to our next game of the week. We'll go backwards and leave the last two. So we got myself at 11-5 playing KSAP, who's 11-5. KSAP is playing really good down the stretch. Just beat Hayden, beat the shit out of Twan a few weeks ago. I have lost my last 2 to Ryan and Chapo. So definitely looking to get a win here going into the playoffs. I'm going to go last on this one. We'll start off with Gabe.
Yeah. Fuck Jason. I got Hayden winning.
You got Hayden winning?
Okay.
Now look at you being dumb.
Yeah, you got me. Also, I got KSAP winning. I think, like you Jason alluded to, he's been playing better, more consistent. KSAP has a really good defensive scheme. Jason, he's been playing and get a little cocky since he's got Trevor, but
Oh my
I
god.
think Hayden, I keep saying Hayden, what the fuck? KSAP has been he's played a lot of X Factor quarterbacks this season, and I think he will step out Jason's vanilla offense, and then he'll win by. I got him winning by 10. I got Hayden KSAP by 10.
Hey, you said Hayden probably 6 fucking times.
Shut the fuck up. This is all satire.
The last time I played KSAP, I beat him in overtime, actually. It was our last game last Madden.
Look at that. Is someone pissing right now? What
No,
the
I
hell
turned on
is
my
that?
sink.
Oh,
I'm seasoning chicken right now. Because
I thought you were
dinner.
I thought you were pulling a JG's.
No, I'm seasoning food.
He fucking sent a voice note in chat with him while he was pissing.
Yeah.
I got Jason. I got you on this game, 38. Nah, probably be higher than that. Nah,
No, this is gonna be low. This is gonna be a low scoring
yeah,
defensive
low, I'm
game.
tripping. Yeah, I got you coming out with a 3-point victory. 17. It's gonna be weird.
JG's won, by the way.
He won. Get the fuck out
Like
of here.
Man, he killed.
It's
He had to
10.
kill time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, Jason.
All right, Hutch.
This is going to be a really close game. I honestly just think it's going to come down to which team has the better quarterback. And I think Jason's offense is just a little bit better. So I'm going to go Jason 34-27.
obviously going to pick myself to win. I think I'm going to win the game 21-20. KSAP is one of the best defensive users in this league, and more than just being a good defensive user, he's one of the best users at doing more with less. He pulls every ounce of success he can out of his team, so he's tough to play. 3 keys to victory is going to be not turning the ball over, stopping his run game, and not letting his speed beat me on the outside, because his receivers have a ton of speed. But like I said, I'll take myself to win the game. Our last 2 games, we'll do Twan and Savon first. Twan is 9-7. Savon is 15-1. Big game for Twan. As we said earlier, if he loses and Gabe and Rob both win, he misses the playoffs, which will be a big deal for Twan. That hasn't happened in a long time for him. So Savon, of course, playing his best ball, as he always is. He's going to be really tough to play and an absolute nightmare to try to game plan for. Gabe, we'll start here. Are you going to pick your division rival?
If Twan actually, or if Savon actually benches his starters,
He's not
then Twan has.
He's trying to win that MVP.
He's trying to win MVP. He's not
yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. So yeah, that's not happening. So I don't give Twan, like, in all respects to Twan, because he's a really good user and he plays really good defense. Like, I haven't beaten him yet this Madden for a reason, because of that defense. But purely because his offense is so bad right now, and it's not all his fault because he has Pickett back there, and I can't even imagine what Savon's about to do to that. So just for that alone, like, not even like anyone's skill level, just because of Pickett behind center for the Browns alone, I got Savon winning it. It's not even gonna be close.
Yeah, I got Savon winning 48.
Hey, Jason, look at your phone.
Yeah, just Rob says he's got to go, but he's picking Twan to win.
Oh, no, I did not say that. Don't do that. That's crazy. No, I got to save on this one because I need him. Come on now. Do what you got to do, bro.
I got Savon winning 55-10.
55-10 sounds a little disrespectful. I think it's going to be a blowout, though. Twan does play excellent defense.
I don't think it's that disrespectful, though. Like, I really think that's a realistic score with how that game's going to go.
I mean, KSAP did beat him 37-3 like 2 weeks ago. So I mean,
exactly. Like it's just like, bro, you know what Savon's about to do with Pickett back there. Like, it's about to be like 11 picks, and like he's about to throw so many. Like the amount. Think about the pressure he's about to throw. Like that D line.
I think Twan's defense will keep it closer. I'll go 45-13.
Oh, you're gonna bring down the score by like what, 5 from what JJ said?
10, but
oh, my fault.
yeah, I'll go 42-13 for. I just don't think that he has the offense to stay in this game, and it's gonna put himself into a lot of short yard situations for
that D line. That D line alone is gonna ruin Twan.
Yeah,
like it's not gonna be fun.
All right, finally, our last game. We are to the big one. You got Gabe is 9-7. Efly is 13-3. For Efly, this game doesn't mean a lot, win or lose. He's locked into the 5 seed. Although if he loses, he'll play Gabe. If he wins, he'll play Twan in the first round. So
that is crazy.
Yeah, I think that he may be more inclined to lose this week and beat Gabe next week in the playoffs. But we'll see. For Gabe, this game.
Like I said, do you really want to play Twan over me? Or me over Twan?
For Gabe, this is a big game, obviously. If he wins, Twan loses to Savon, he wins the division. So what would be tragic if he were to actually win and then Twan upsets Savon and he still gets the 7. But, we'll start. Rob's got to go, so we'll start with Hutch, and then we'll do myself, and then we'll finish off with y'all two.
Man, I honestly don't think this game will be too close. Gabe's on a little hot streak, but hot streaks come to an end. I got Efly 38-21.
Damn, Hutch, I see how it is.
I've been back and forth about this game for the past hour and a half thinking about it. The X factor here is going to be how Efly plays. I think that he'll be fine enough stopping Gabe's offense. And he'll slow it down at least. And Gabe's defense is good, but Efly will be able to score some too. I think it's just going to come down to, does Efly turn the ball over or not? I think Gabe is good to give you 3 turnovers a game generally, especially when he plays against good defenses. So I think if Efly can limit the turnovers, he's going to win the game. But I'm going to say it's extremely close. Efly wins the game 28-24. Actually, I'm going to go 34-30. All right, give me your who's going to win, Gabe, and what are your 3 keys to victory? And then Efly the same.
Yeah, I'm like obviously like I'm not gonna pick against myself. So like the 3 keys to victory really is I mean you guys said it like I can't turn the ball over like that. Also like last time me and Efly played, which was in the playoffs in season 1, I could not run the ball to save my life. So I need to do a little better at that this time. Maybe get more success so I can take some pressure off the QB. And then I gotta make every drive count. Can't be fucking punting and shit. I've been doing a lot better at that as of late. So if I can stick to that, not turn the ball over, I got a good chance. But he's like a good opponent. He's got the better team. He's got the way better quarterback. Um, so that's really the other thing too. I gotta contain Josh Allen because that shit crazy. Because the stuff he does is fucking insane. So yeah, that's it.
My key to victory,
That's a key factor too, is if Gabe gives up on the run early or not. All right, definitely looking forward to it. I know y'all are about to kick off here in just a second. All right, that is going to be it for the predictions video. Appreciate everybody that joined
Wait,
in.
did we do Drop and Jeff?
Oh, fuck, we left off that game. I forgot there's one more in there. Y'all can go ahead and search. But Drop is 9-7 going into the game versus Jeff 8. It's a huge game nonetheless. Jeff looking to break a long playoff streak himself and get him into the playoffs. Drop has had a super down season. Playoffs. Season in a row, he's missed out. So he's gonna bounce back.
You're breaking up like every other word.
Is it?
Yeah, Jason, you're cutting out bad.
Yeah, like it's insanely bad.
Hello.
Try to talk again.
I'm talking. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you ain't cutting out anymore.
Okay. All right. I was saying that Drop is 9-7. Jeff's 8-8. Both of them fighting for the 7th seed. Winner makes the playoffs. Loser goes home. Jeff's played good this year. He's poses problems on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, and he'll definitely milk the clock on you. Drop has been a bit of a letdown this Madden in general. If he loses this game, he's going to miss the playoffs for a 2nd year in a row, which would be a tough hit, especially how good his team is on the offensive side of the ball, at least. I think it'll be closer than expected, but Drop will win. I'll go 38-24.
I think Drop wins. But I was looking at Jason. Mike has the better common game record.
Mike?
Yeah, because they'll finish same division record, and then it will go to common games.
They'll all be 3. They'll all 3 be okay. So the first one, you're saying they have the same division record? I thought Jeff swept it.
No, they split 1-1.
Okay, I could be wrong. See, I had just assumed, so I didn't go with that. So they split. They have the same division record, and Mike has the better common game record?
Yes.
Okay, well, there you go then. But would he have the
And it'll
tiebreaker
be a
over?
three-way tie.
So the first the first tiebreaker in a three-way tie is division, so that would eliminate if they all finished. No, that doesn't make sense. There's no way Mike can get in.
They'll have the same division record because it will go head-to-head first. They split, and then division record same.
Gabe, your pick.
I got drop winning 40. Nah, his Matthew Stafford sucks. I got him winning 28-14.
Gabe, you got stream, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm about to leave the party.
yeah, but me and Hutch will keep figuring that out after y'all leave. So if they have the same division record, they split, and they have the same
Yes.
conference record as well.
No, common games is before conference record and division.
Well, there you go. Yeah, so I guess I'll have to look into that. I just kind of assumed he was eliminated, but I guess he maybe isn't. Be interesting. So the way to figure it out, though, is the first, differentiator that you do when you have a three-way tie is if two people from the same division, you figure out who's higher up in the division. So if you're saying Mike is, well, then they both finish 9-8 between Mike and Drop. So if they both finish 9-8 between Mike and Drop, let's see.
Now I think it would come down to conference record, would it not? If they didn't play
Yes,
head-to-head.
it would. And Mike would have the better conference record, and he would get in the playoffs. So that's an extra wrinkle in there that I didn't see. Glad you caught that. I don't know why I assumed. But so Mike, you have a chance to get into the playoffs if you can win, and you need Jeff to win. Jeff, just because you win, that doesn't mean you're locked in. It means you need Mike to lose to Peso. So it'll be interesting to see how this finishes up. Anyway, that's going to be it for the predictions video. Super long video. I think it's just mostly because we had a lot of people in it. We covered a lot of information. But definitely glad to do it. I look forward to doing more of them in the future. Everybody have a good game. Make sure you're up to date on the rules. Following all of those, heading into the playoffs. Hate for somebody to have deal with suspension. And have a good night.